Welcome back. You are looking at the future of automation, development, and commerce. This week, we are diving deep into the top trending AI agent projects this week. We'll uncover how Claude Haiku 4.5 is delivering near-frontier performance for cost-effective multi-agent workflows, and how specialized tools like Nora AI secure complex Web3 applications. Get ready to see groundbreaking platforms from agents that automate web tasks, Strawberry, to systems that ensure continuous AI trustworthiness. Scorecard. Let's jump into the details.
Welcome back to Manu AGI Tutorials. Here, we explore the exciting world of AI, latest AI tools for you, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on the latest AI insights. So let's start today's video.
Project number 1, Claude Haiku 4.5. Frontier leaps in speed, efficiency, and multi-agent workflows. What makes Claude Haiku 4.5 truly special is how it collapses long-standing trade-offs between speed, cost, and intelligence. It delivers near-frontier performance, comparable to its Sonnet sibling, while operating at over twice the speed and costing only about one-third of the price. This version of Haiku is not simply a lighter model, it introduces context awareness, meaning it can internally track how much room it has left in a conversation or task and adjust its reasoning accordingly. That ability helps it maintain coherence across longer stateful interactions and handle multi-step tasks more gracefully. Another key differentiator is how Haiku 4.5 is designed to function as a sub-agent inside a larger architecture. In a multi-agent system, a more powerful model like Sonnet can play the role of planner or director, while multiple Haiku agents execute subtasks in parallel, whether that's code refactoring, data gathering, content generation, or automation steps. Because Haiku is fast and efficient, this division of labor is practical and cost-effective. In benchmarks, Haiku 4.5 comes very close to, and in some cases even outperforms, Sonnet 4 on coding and computer use tasks. Yet it retains a smaller, leaner footprint, making it ideal for latency-sensitive use cases, such as chat interfaces, tool agents, and real-time workflows. Haiku 4.5 is also built to be broadly accessible. It's available not just through Anthropic's own services, but integrated into platforms like GitHub Copilot and public cloud services, e.g. Bedrock, Vertex AI, opening up deployment at scale without requiring premium tier access. What this all means is that Haiku 4.5 embodies a shift. Powerful intelligence no longer has to live only in giant, expensive models. It becomes practical, efficient, scalable, and modular. That's what turns Haiku 4.5 from just another AI update into a game-changing building block for real-world, multi-agent systems that deliver strong performance, cost control, and flexibility. Project number 2, Nora AI, the AI agent for secure Web3 development. What truly makes Nora stand out is how it isn't just another generic AI assistant. It's built from the ground up with a deep native understanding of Web3, smart contracts, and blockchain-specific complexities. While most AI tools can handle everyday app code, Nora's unique strength is that it's designed to reason about cross-contract flows, gas logic, and security patterns that only matter in decentralized systems. Nora doesn't stop at writing code. It acts as a full lifecycle partner. It tests, audits, hardens, and even deploys your dApps with security in mind. It flags subtle issues like unchecked external calls, flash loan attack vectors, or token accounting mistakes, things many generalist tools miss. It's trained to think at a semantic level, not just syntax. Another strength is how it integrates with existing projects and evolves legacy stacks. If you already have some codebase or front end, you don't need to rebuild from scratch. Nora can inject Web3 capabilities into your project in a secure and composable way. Nora also emphasizes trustworthy reasoning. It doesn't just spit out code, it explains its decisions. For every flagged vulnerability, you get context, why that pattern is risky, how your logic might break, and what a safer alternative looks like. That transparency is rare in AI tools that touch critical infrastructure. From a performance angle, Nora uses reinforcement learning and domain-specific training, so it outpaces generalist LLMs when it comes to smart contracts. It's meant to help developers move faster without sacrificing correctness or safety in the tricky world of on-chain logic. In short, what makes Nora remarkable is its deep specialization in Web3, its full lifecycle support from writing to deployment, its security-first mindset, and its clarity in reasoning. For anyone building serious blockchain apps, it's not just assistance, it's a trusted, intelligent co-developer. Project number 3, Scorecard, AI evaluation and continuous assurance. What makes Scorecard special is how it transforms the mystery of AI behavior into a disciplined, observable process. Instead of hoping that models behave well in production, it provides a structured control room where you continuously test, measure, and understand how your AI agents perform in realistic settings. Scorecard offers live observability into how users interact with your agents, surfacing errors, edge cases, and drift as they appear, rather than discovering them too late. One core differentiator is its library of trusted, validated metrics, and the ability to customize them so they align with your domain's needs. You don't have to reinvent how you judge correctness, helpfulness, or consistency. Scorecard gives you a foundation to start from and adapt. It also tightens the feedback loop by converting real-world failures into reusable test cases. When your agent misbehaves in production, that same example becomes part of your regression set, so that new versions don't repeat the mistake. Another strength is how it spans from experimentation into deployment control. You can iterate with multiple arms or versions, test hypotheses, and then manage agent rollouts, all while keeping measurement and comparison in the frame. You don't lose insight once you go live. Scorecard also embeds into modern AI workflows more deeply than dashboards allow. Its MCP Model Context Protocol server exposes evaluation capabilities directly into AI assistants, reducing context switching and enabling seamless evaluation from within your tools. In short, the uniqueness lies in continuous evaluation, metric governance, failure to test translation, deployment visibility, and seamless integration, all geared to turn AI agents into measurable, trustworthy systems, rather than black boxes. Project number 4, Outchat. Build a branded AI chat. You can own. Outchat's strength lies in how it transforms your unique expertise into an AI conversation experience that you fully brand, control, and monetize. Instead of offering a generic chatbot, it gives creators and businesses the tools to infuse personality, domain knowledge, and revenue strategy into a single AI agent. What makes Outchat compelling is that it combines training, branding, deployment, and monetization in one seamless flow. You train the AI with your own data, documents, text, URLs, or custom instructions, so the chat doesn't just answer vaguely, it answers as you. That means the responses carry your style, domain knowledge, and authority. Then the platform lets you fully brand the experience. Upload your logo, colors, domain name, and interface tone so the AI feels like an extension of your presence, not a third-party widget. This level of control ensures that your audience sees it not as a generic bot, but as part of your trusted brand. Beyond just being a custom chat, Outchat enables monetization built in. You can connect Stripe, offer free messages, and charge subscription access. Project number 5, Relace. AI Model Suite for Smart Code Retrieval and Merging. What makes Relace truly stand out is its laser focus on the parts of AI coding pipelines that most models struggle with. Retrieving the right code context and merging AI-suggested edits seamlessly into existing code. Instead of being yet another generalist large language model, Relace offers specialized models optimized for retrieval, re-ranking, and apply merging, which lets it outperform generic LLMs on those critical subtasks. For retrieval, Relace uses a two-stage embedding plus re-ranker system that can scan massive codebases in a matter of seconds and pick out exactly the files or functions relevant to a user's request. This means agents and tools don't waste time or tokens on irrelevant code. And for merging, its instant apply model is built to insert AI edits into an existing codebase at speeds like several thousand tokens per second, while preserving correctness and minimal disruption. Because these capabilities are modular, Relace's models can be plugged into broader AI coding stacks. They assist the frontier code generation models by handling context and integration, letting them focus purely on generating the novel parts. That layered approach leads to more reliable, cost-efficient, and maintainable systems. Another unique aspect is its support for self-hosted or VPC deployments. Teams that require full control over their environment, especially for security or compliance reasons, can run Relace's models internally so that sensitive code never leaves their infrastructure. Finally, Relace isn't just a research prototype. It's backed by serious infrastructure thinking, from low-latency inference to versioning, branching, indexing, and developer-friendly APIs that make it feasible to integrate into real CI/CD pipelines and production agent systems. In short, Relace's uniqueness lies in turning the hardest parts of code agent pipelines, retrieval of relevant context, and clean merging of edits, into fast, reliable building blocks. It doesn't try to replace code generators, but supercharges them by taking the messy plumbing off their plates. Project number 6, Basalt Agent, AI agent platform for trustworthy features. What really sets Basalt apart is how deeply it weaves reliability, evaluation, and collaboration into the lifecycle of AI agents, turning what's usually a messy, experimental workflow into a structured, production-grade process. From the start, it doesn't treat AI as a black box you hope works. It gives you tools to measure, test, monitor, and continuously improve your agents in real user environments. One standout feature is the Agent Builder, which lets you chain together multiple prompts, actions, and logic steps into end-to-end workflows, and then run those workflows through realistic test scenarios to catch failures before deployment. You're not just testing prompts in isolation, you're evaluating how the entire flow behaves. Another core strength is how Basalt treats experiments as first-class citizens. You can run A/B versions of entire agent workflows, compare them across metrics, and use data to pick which version to deploy. That introduces scientific rigor rather than guesswork into AI development. Basalt also excels in observability. It traces agent usage in production, surfaces errors or edge cases, and lets you drill into where things went wrong, essentially turning operations and debugging into a feedback loop for improvement. Collaboration and accessibility are baked in. Domain experts, product teams, and engineers can all contribute prompts, evaluation criteria, scenario definitions, ensuring the AI isn't built in isolation but reflects real domain knowledge. Plus, Basalt supports multi-model and stepwise configurations, enabling you to choose the best model for each part of a workflow and optimize each step separately. That modular flexibility means you can fine-tune performance in complex applications. In short, what makes this tool unique is how it doesn't just help you build AI agents, it helps you trust them. It embeds evaluation, monitoring, team collaboration, and iteration into a single system so your agents don't just work once, they evolve, get safer, and stay reliable over time. Project number 7. Strawberry AI companions that automate your web tasks. What makes Strawberry truly stand out is the way it transforms the browser from a passive tool into an active collaborator. One where AI companions don't just suggest things, they actually interact with web pages, scroll, click, type, and carry out entire workflows on your behalf. Rather than just trimming a few minutes here and there, it replaces entire hours of repetitive web work. Lead research, recruiting, data extraction, email triage, all with companions you select or build to match your own style. Strawberry's companions are specialized for different tasks. Whether Sales Sally, who hunts leads and drafts outreach, Recruiter Ryan, who scouts talent and writes job descriptions, or Extractor Ella, who structures data and feeds sheets. Each companion blends domain-specific know-how with browser control, so you don't just get generic responses, you get agents that act inside your browser context. And if none of them match exactly what you need, you can spin up your own custom companion tailored to your unique workflow. Another unique facet is the approval control loop. The companions don't go around doing whatever, they request confirmation before making decisions that affect your data, sending emails or making purchases. That puts you firmly back in the driver's seat, while letting automation handle the grunt work. The sense of control plus automation is rarely seen in one package. Also worth noting is how this system works within your existing browser environment, not as a separate tool or silo. Because these agents live in the browser, they interact with the very pages, forms, and apps you already use, eliminating the need to export, import, switch windows, or context. Everything stays seamless and integrated. Finally, the user feedback highlights how these agents don't feel robotic. They feel collaborative, like a teammate that understands the web and your tasks. One user noted that this extension automates any task you do in the browser, and finally feels genuinely collaborative rather than just automated. In short, Strawberry is unique because it doesn't just use AI to suggest, it uses AI to act in your browser, under your control. Project number 8. Traycer AI. Intelligent planning and execution for developer workflows. What makes this tool stand out is how it reframes the way developers move from idea to implementation, connecting the dots between high-level tasks and actual code changes in a way few tools do. Rather than requiring you to manually decipher tickets, parse code context, and plan dependencies yourself, this system automatically dives into the issue, understands the surrounding codebase, and constructs a clear step-by-step plan for what needs to be done. This isn't just prompt assistance, it's a shift towards structured AI-driven planning as a core part of the workflow. Another unique strength lies in its capability to orchestrate context preservation across phases. You can break down large tasks or refactors into phases, refine or correct individual steps, and the system keeps full awareness of past context so that you're never repeating or losing track. This continuity is especially powerful in bigger projects, where one change often ripples across modules. It means less cognitive friction and a smoother path toward robust implementation. What further distinguishes it is its tight integration with developer tooling and AI agents. Once the planning stage is refined and validated, it allows a one-click handoff into agents or your IDE, letting those agents generate, review, or propose code changes based on the plan. That bridging from strategy to execution in a coherent, contextual manner, with the planning and execution tied together, is rare in tooling today. Also key is its ability to reduce context switching for developers. Instead of bouncing between tickets, specs, and code, the tool surfaces what needs to change, where, and why, so engineers can stay focused on implementation rather than interpretation. That shift in focus from what do I need to do to let me do it amplifies velocity and clarity. In short, the uniqueness of this tool is in its orchestration of planning, context, iteration, and execution, transforming vague tasks and tickets into actionable blueprints, carrying context seamlessly across iterations, and linking directly into code generation workflows. It's not about writing lines, it's about making development alignment, planning, and execution smarter and more efficient. Project number 9, Z for Windows, bringing high-performance coding to Windows with intelligence. What makes Z for Windows unique is how it refuses to treat Windows as a second-class citizen. Instead of merely porting a Mac OS or Linux build, this effort rebuilds from the ground up to feel like a truly native Windows code editor. It introduces a fresh rendering backend built on DirectX 11, so rendering feels crisp even inside VMs or on older systems. What you're getting isn't just a make-it-run-on-Windows version, it's an editor painstakingly engineered to deliver top performance in a Windows environment. It also comes with built-in support for Windows Subsystem for Linux, WSL, meaning you can open Linux distros as first-class remote targets and edit projects that reside in those environments seamlessly. That kind of integration removes friction when working across OS boundaries and lets users take advantage of Linux tooling even while remaining in a native Windows environment. Another standout point is that all extensions available on other platforms are fully supported with no special steps or workarounds. That means no, this plugin doesn't work on Windows surprises. The ecosystem feels unified. And on top of that, the full suite of AI capabilities, including predictive edits and agentic features, is available in the Windows build. You get the same intelligent assistance you'd expect elsewhere, now running smoothly in Windows. The decision to build a refreshed rendering path, the commitment to extension parity, and the seamless WSL integration all combine to deliver an experience that rivals even system-native editors. Where many tools bolt on Windows support as an afterthought, this takes Windows seriously from the start. As a result, it feels fast, fluid, and natural, not like a clunky port. In short, this project stands out by treating Windows as a first-class platform, offering high performance, deep toolchain integration, and full AI power, all woven into a polished developer environment. Project number 10, CometChat AI, turning conversations into smart, contextual experiences. What truly sets this platform apart is how it fuses deep conversational AI with built-in infrastructure for real-time engagement, combining the best of messaging, voice, and agent intelligence into one seamless environment. Instead of treating agents or bots as add-ons bolted onto chat, this platform integrates them as first-class participants, giving every conversation a chance to be smarter, safer, and more contextually rich. At the heart of this tool is an AI engine designed not just to reply, but to understand and assist. The system applies its AI to enhance dialogues, summarizing long threads, offering smart replies or icebreakers, and even enabling voice-based agents so that spoken interaction feels as natural as typing. Meanwhile, it enforces robust content safety and moderation using AI to detect toxicity, hate speech, or violations in real time, keeping conversations clean without slowing them down. Another standout is its built-in analytics and business insights layer. Beyond counting messages and users, the platform dives into conversational patterns, sentiment trends, and user behavior to surface how dialogues impact key metrics like retention or conversions. That's rare. It turns chat logs into actionable business intelligence, not just raw data. Then there's the scale and flexibility that comes from decades of real-time infrastructure. This is not an experimental bot framework. It's built on a mature, resilient messaging foundation with global reach, low latency, and support for voice, video, file sharing, threads, and more. What makes this project unique is how it treats agents, chat, safety, and insights as co-equal components, not afterthoughts. The result is a turnkey experience, where every part of the conversation ecosystem is empowered to be intelligent, secure, and deeply meaningful. For anyone wanting to build applications where conversations become opportunities, with trust built in by design, this platform offers a rare shortcut from idea to fully agent-powered reality. We've seen how these 10 frontier projects are redefining what specialized intelligence means. We covered tools that turn your expertise into a monetizable branded chat with Outchat, and systems like Traycer AI that transform vague tasks into actionable blueprints for developers. Which of these groundbreaking platforms, the retrieval specialists like Relace or the trustworthy systems like Basalt, will you integrate first? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insights into the world of frontier AI.